Morning, people. So I decided why not do a daily routine, because my daily routine has obviously changed dramatically since I'm not working, but that's about to change if I'm happy with what's happening with procedures and stuff like that. Basically I acknowledged that I wanted to ask questions, shit, so somebody should be phoning anyway by Friday. But I thought if that ever happens, I thought now I might as well just do my my daily routine, what it currently stands until like the 1st of June, no, between the 1st of June and the 4th of June, unless it completely increases, in case it completely changes. But it looks like anyway from that time lockdown's just going to be going, and so maybe social distancing, which again I think is a little bit too soon, but that's just me. So anyway, it is Thursday today, so from Monday to Thursday I always wake up around quarter to 8 to do my daily workout, but I always have breakfast first and let that digest, and then I'll start at 9. And Thursday is always leg day, so yeah. So for my breakfast I'm having a sachet of the Quaker Oats apple and blueberry porridge. What I also do in the morning is if I have any YouTube videos, I will upload them, and depending on how many videos I actually have recorded, I will edit them as well. The only time I will only make the effort to edit one video is if I've literally got no videos to upload. That's when I'll do it. Usually I leave it to build up a little bit before I edit them, but yeah. So while that is editing, I'm going to put these hurdles together and stick them outside ready. Yeah, that bag has got just crap in it, just as a weight thing for my warm-up before I use these. And yeah, and I always use 3 not 4. I did a whole video on these hurdles anyway, if you want to see them. It's in my video somewhere. every workout I grab the Ghost, which is a grape, well not this particular flavour, but this particular flavour that I'm trying, but it's the 40 amino. I do prefer the apple sour though. So at the minute, at the end of every leg day, I will use this. This is the Redox Muscle Soak. I will have a review on this probably next week. But this has sage and sea minerals. Obviously, if it was gym, I would use something like this in the evening. So what I used to use before is Lush Bath Bombs and Bubble Bars. I'd usually use that in the evening because obviously I have a shower at the gym. So I like to use something like this straight away now. So I find that I'm not getting that much muscle aches in my legs. That could be just because obviously the less sort of weight-based exercises I am doing, or it could be just because as soon as like I've done my exercises, I'm having a warm bath and I'm using my massage pillow as well. That could be it straight away. Whereas when I use muscle pillow, I have to literally use it when I get in, and if I'm doing shopping, then it's kind of delayed. So yeah, it'll be delayed anyway. But yeah. I have currently been loving the Battle Bites bars. They taste so nice. Like, I've been getting the variety pack from Protein Pick and Mix, but they taste so nice. This one is the chocolate and caramel. But basically, I will have a protein bar after I've had my bath. In this case, a bath most of the time. Also on the not on leg day, I'll just have a shower. I will pick a protein bar. If I don't have a protein bar, then I'll just have like a fruit or something like that. But yeah, really definitely recommend you try the Battle Bites. So I know I said in a previous vlog I'm gonna stop drinking these. I need to stop drinking them. They are not helping my levels in this current climate. But I've noticed anyway that I find it better if I like go downstairs and just hang around with the family and stuff. My anxiety levels aren't as high. I think if being cooped up upstairs in my room and then looking on the news and everything like that, and you know what, I think that sort of thing doesn't help at all. So what I tend to do now, for even if it's just hour, even if I'm just down there with my tablet, I just sometimes find it just a lot easier than to be on my own, cooped up. So I do feel sorry for people who during this situation are literally live alone, because you'd be struggling a lot more. But yeah. But this is the Noco Limon del Sol. It basically tastes like lemonade. I freaking love this. This is literally my favourite flavour. And it's limited edition as well, but I freaking love it. Saying that though, as long as the news isn't on. Like, as long as the news isn't on, then I'm fine. Or they're having a conversation about it, which annoys me, then I'm fine. But usually if that happens, I usually go upstairs or just have my headphones up. For my lunch, I am having a bagel with cream cheese, pepperoni slices, and cucumbers. So, my answer has been answered. My question has been answered. Basically, I did not fucking know we had so much staff. Like, they told me we have like 120 staff, and out of the 120 staff, only 8 people can come. Not 8 people, 80 people can come off foot long. So that's going to be interesting. So it's going to be like pick and mix, not pick and mix, but like I honestly don't know how they do it, but I don't know if they do it by drawing straws, not drawing straws, but you know, that hat thing. So it's going to be like, because obviously not everyone's going to be able to come off it, but that should be interesting. But yeah, now I literally have no excuse for not coming in. No, not excuse. Now literally I have to go out the front door. Like, I have an excuse to go out the front door, if that makes any sense, because I've not really been out at all. Because, you know, oh my god, okay, just through that. I saw a massive fly, not a massive fly, a massive bee that just hit itself on my window. I thought, you better not come in, just fly by. And it flew by, but anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, now I know an excuse to walk out the front door. I think as well, it depends on your travel and stuff, because she did ask me how are you going to get there. I was like, walk, because I generally walk. So that should be interesting. I'm guessing if I am picked, they'll go through how many hours I'm going to do and stuff like that. Like, I can't go too low just because I don't know when Sky will start paying my Sky will when we have to start paying Sky Sports again, because basically they froze it because live sports weren't happening at the minute. UFC have cracked on BT Sports, but I think they're waiting more so for football on Sky Sports for them to consider it, and apparently they want to start that in June. So I don't want to go too low because at the minute my bills are around like 32 quid. Like, it's really cheap, but with the sports on top of it, it's like 80 something pounds. So I can't really go too low when it comes to the amount of hours I can do. I'm on a zero contract as well, so I don't know if it's going to happen. Is they're going to give priority to people that are on the contracts, and then zero contract, they're going to sort of, I think my minimum hours, because I brought it down, and I think my minimum hours might be like 15 hours, 12 hours, I don't know, something like that. So if they keep it around that time, I know sometimes they used to bring me a little bit over that, which started to annoy me a little bit. But if they stick around that area, it shouldn't be too bad, or even slightly lower than that. I shouldn't be struggling too much. But obviously they need to take in consideration if they're gonna sort of cut people's hours, like who needs it more, like who needs the hours more. And I think they'll give it to the ones that have kids and don't live with their parents. You know what I mean? Like, live in houses that got mortgages to pay, full household bills and all that sort of thing. I think they'll give them priority, and obviously they have to take into consideration as well, because schools aren't open until June, but not all of them even don't want to even open. So that's another thing. So they have to consider childcare and stuff like that. It just sounds so fucking complicated at this point. But in a good sort of way, I want to be off footload just because, as I said, it may give me more confidence to go outside. But then again, am I gonna just freak out every time someone tries to talk to me or someone tries to break the boundary? You know what I mean, like on breaks and stuff, and it's just gonna be a complete and utter nightmare. So yeah, hopefully it's gonna be smooth sailing. But I swear to God, someone better not come in ill. That's all I'm saying. But everyone's wearing masks, thank fucking Christ for that. And I asked about the gloves thing, and if I wanted to, I can wear it. Obviously, the only reason I asked that because it was emphasis where people on front, on the tills had to wear it just because of handling money and stuff. But I just don't trust people washing their hands properly, so I'm like, I want to wear gloves. But yeah, so that's all sorted. And I want to wear my own mask just because I don't know how their masks come in. And I go outside with a mask on anyway. I'm not going to bother wearing my goggles either, just because everyone's wearing a mask. It's going to be, there's no point. It's if like only certain people wearing a mask and stuff, and things travelling in the ice and stuff like that. So if I go to work, because it's kind of been sunny anyway for the past few days, I can just wear my sunglasses or something. So yeah, that is basically the plan. Another note, I don't even think I'm even supposed to be saying anything. Like, I didn't go into great detail of what's happening, and I've not even mentioned in this vlog where I work. It's just because I got sent like a presentation thing, and it literally says it's meant to be confidential, but they can understand if you tell family. I don't think they understand if you tell friends. I mean, not friends, the internet, basically. But all is good. All I probably need to do is smoke, like, weed or fags, just full on weed before my shifts. But, it should be calm. Oh, and for the love of God, definitely don't have any drinks, because I'm just going to be, mate, no. Energy drinks is out of the question. Completely out of the question, because I will probably fucking... Mate, no. Let's not even think about that, but yeah. Every Thursday, I like to watch a film or two. Sometimes on Friday as well. And The Happening. I was gonna pay for it, but then realised it's actually playing on Sony Movies on Monday, so I'm just gonna record it and watch it another time. I just feel, I know this movie's like supposed to be really bad, but I just feel that it's a movie that just fits this time so well. Like, you're literally running away from something. I mean, okay, it's not a disease that where people are committing suicide, but you know what I mean? It's kind of like running away from an invisible force. So I decided to watch Sherlock Holmes. I've not seen it in years, but I remember watching it and liking it. It's literally the film that saved Robert Downey Jr.'s acting career. Um, so, yeah, fun story. So, my dad picked up curry, but they didn't have any naan bread, so he picked up garlic bread. But not. I am literally so tired, but I know if I have a bath and go to bed, I'm going to fucking sleep because my body's like that. It's an oddity. Anyway, I'm going to have a bath in a minute. So it's going, and get, what time is it? It's just going up to 8 o'clock. I'm just finishing watching my programme and then I'll probably have a bath. My bath times change in the week, so depending. So usually I will have it around 9ish, sometimes 8:30. It depends if I find anything to watch or I want to watch something or whatever. And then my bedtime is round about, at the minute it's been like 11 o'clock, but sometimes it's like between 10 and 11. Sometimes, obviously, the weekend and today, if I'm not too tired, I'll stay up a little bit longer if there's anything on or anything like that, because I don't need to get up early to actually work out. But yeah, the times kind of change. But anyway, I'm gonna have a bath in a minute after watching my program, and then I'm probably just gonna chill. And I don't know. I don't know when I'm actually gonna go to bed, but at this very minute, I am tired.